Going live. Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope that you are all having a really lovely day. We're certainly having a great day in school. Despite the warm weather causing some of us to be a bit hot and bothered, we've been getting out lots and we've been doing lots of really great stuff. And there certainly is that Friday feeling around in school today. So yeah, very, very, very warm welcome to you all, both in school and at home. I'll hand over to Ustad Bahan to lead us in prayer.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Inshallah, we'll begin with the Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Ameen. Thank you ever so much there. What a week! Wow. Transport has been the focus of our learning, and there's been lots and lots and lots of things for us to celebrate. So we're just as excited as we normally are to come together to celebrate everything that's been happening this week. So what should we do first? Should we do certificates?
Yeah.
Let's do some certificates. All right, then. We're going to kick off with Cairo. Cairo Star of the Week this week is Aliana Arslan. Aliana has settled back into school with a positive attitude to learning and has loved seeing her friends. We know that from the big smile that she's had on her face. She's enjoyed the activities around transport and created super work. Aliana also has been a superstar in this week's PSCG lesson about kitchen safety. Oh, Mr. Charlton would love to hear about that, I'm sure he would. She was able to identify hazards in the kitchen and ways to make it safe. Super work, keep it up. Good girl, what a cracking way to start our Stars of the Week this week. Excellent stuff.
Well done. And then moving over to London. London Star of the Week this week is Ayaan Hussain. Ayaan was shy on his first day back to school, but quickly opened up and got stuck into the learning activities as well as playing with his friends again. He's enjoyed learning all about this week's theme, transport, and has produced some beautiful work. Ayaan has drawn different types of transport and independently written their names. You should be proud, Ayaan. Well done. So it has been fantastic to see Ayaan. Well done, Ayaan. And he's definitely got a smile on his face now.
Absolutely. And just a massive welcome back to our EYFS children that returned this week. It's been so lovely to have you in the building because we've missed you. So it's been lovely to see you this week. Let's move on up to year one, sir.
So flying over to Delhi.
Oh, transport. Yeah.
It's Amina Safdar, and Mrs. written that Amina deserves Star of the Week. Sorry, it's Sir that's written this. That Amina deserves Star of the Week for her incredible attitude to her learning since returning back to school. Amina has tried her hardest in all areas of her learning and has had such enthusiasm. It has been a delight to have her back in school. Well done, Amina. Brilliant work.
Excellent stuff.
Well done. So moving.
Oh, we got Sorry, we're missing up the rotation. That's my fault. Sorry, we're going over to Manchester. Go on, sir. You do both year ones this week.
Was this the class we were going to name Liverpool, but we named it as Manchester instead?
Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you mean.
Yeah, sorry. So in Manchester, Hasnain Arfan has got Star of the Week.
It's a good job. I have to retain social distance from Ustad Bahan. Sorry, let's get back to the children, please, Ustad Bahan.
For his positive energy and attention to his learning, Hasnain has worked particularly hard in maths to push himself, and this is visible in his learning outcomes. What a fantastic week, Hasnain. Keep up the extremely hard work. Miss Worth is extremely proud of you.
Wow, good boy, Hasnain.
I was really impressed with Hasnain as well. They were doing some artwork. And has anybody heard of the Kandinsky circles, where you have to do one circle of colour followed by another circle of colour and another one? Hasnain's was the neatest in the class, kept within his lines, and not only that, he chose beautiful colour combinations as well.
Wow,
yeah, very
good boy,
impressive.
Hasnain. That's super. Good
right
boy.
then, moving on up to Khartoum. And this week's Star of the Week in Khartoum is Kalisa Javid. Now, this is a very short Star of the Week this week, very to the point. For your wonderful model of the solar system.
Wow.
I was impressed with your detailed description of the planets given in your video on Class Dojo. And I remember seeing this. It was a beautiful model, but ever so eloquently narrated as well.
Wow.
So science and speaking and listening all in one.
Wow.
Fantastic. Well done.
Excellent job. Excellent. So we're going over to Cardiff now. If we're in Khartoum, I think we might take the boat. We might sail. We might sail to Cardiff, and we're off to see Aisha Hussein. Aisha has come back to school with a positive attitude and has worked incredibly hard in all of her tasks this week. Aisha has made fantastic progress in her 5 times table. She has been recalling facts faster and faster every day this week. Not only has she been working on her times tables at school, she has also done this at home after school too. Well done, Aisha. You superstar.
Well done.
Brilliant stuff. Well done. Good girl.
Okay, so swimming over to Bukhara. Don't know whether that's possible. A bit of a long one.
Very long, sir.
Bukhara's Star of the Week this week is Halima Sadia for her amazing effort in maths. Halima is an independent learner who always tries her best. Her work on fractions this week has been amongst some of the best work she's produced all year. Well done, Halima. Fantastic news. 'Cause fractions can be quite tricky. So well done. Very good.
Well done. Good girl.
We could drive over to York, couldn't we? It's not too far.
From here we could, not from Bukhara.
Not from Bukhara,
no.
So in York, Mustafa Hashim is Star of the Week for his amazing work in maths on parallel and perpendicular lines.
Ooh.
My favourite. I love parallel and perpendicular.
So Mustafa didn't just answer the questions and move on. He also explained his answers in great detail, which is such a great skill to have. Well done, Mustafa. MashaAllah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's not easy to explain something with clarity and detail. It's not an easy thing to do. So excellent stuff. Well done. Right, shimmying on over to Konya, because Konya's Star of the Week this week is Adam Amawi. Adam has really excelled in his project work this week, producing some excellent 3D drawings of different types of transportation with lots of detail. He has also settled in really well to his new bubble and has been posting his classwork to Class Dojo. Well done, Adam. It's been gorgeous to have you and your brother back in school.
Fantastic.
Missed you. It's been brilliant stuff. Thank you.
Okay, moving on up to Edinburgh. Mohammed Marous is Edinburgh's Star of the Week this week for his amazing attitude since coming back to school. He's trying really hard in English and maths and has impressed all the staff who are in his bubble. Marous, you never fail to make me smile and you are a joy to teach. Well done. Keep it up with a little smiling emoji. That's brilliant news.
Well done,
Well done.
Fantastic stuff. Good boy.
In Cambridge, Star of the Week is Elishba, and she is Star of the Week for her incredible effort during maths lessons. She has been working very hard at converting mixed numbers to improper fractions. That sounds complicated.
Yep.
She is a valued member of our Year 5 bubble and keeps us all laughing. Keep up the hard work.
Brilliant
good
news.
girl. So fun and learning going on there. That's what we're all about.
And we're sticking with the maths theme as well. And this one will really impress you, I think, Miss Turner. Star of the Week in Istanbul this week is Amina Mahmood. And Miss has started by saying, thank you, Amina, for asking for help with your maths, and then listening and taking the support and the advice that you were given. Persistence, determination, and resilience are excellent qualities to have in your learning. That's really made me smile. That's excellent. Well done, Amina. Because if you're doing the same maths as Cambridge, it's tricky maths.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it could be easy to turn around and say, oh, I'm not going to do that. It's too difficult. But to ask for help and then to act on it is phenomenal. Well done.
Absolutely. Persistence, determination, and resilience. Wonderful.
Going over to one of my favourite cities, Dublin.
Ooh, good city.
And so Star of the Week in Dublin is Nukhba. So well done, Nukhba. And she gets Star of the Week for always trying her best in everything that she does. She consistently scores highly on Flash Academy and TT Rockstars, and she has continued to make excellent progress with her maths work. Keep it up.
Hey, good girl. Well done.
Brilliant. So finally, over to Taryn. And Star of the Week this week is Khadija. And Khadija's Star of the Week for impressing me with her fantastic writing challenge. She had to design a mode of transport and then write a descriptive fact file to tell people what it was like. Khadija's idea was creative, logical, persuasive, and imaginative. As well as effectively describing its unique capabilities, she described its appearance, pricing, and how it was made. An amazing effort. Well done. And if I know anything about Khadija, and if I remember Khadija's writing when she was in school, Khadija is very, very persuasive. So I would love to read that one. Well done. It sounds like you've done a really comprehensive piece of work.
Excellent
Fantastic.
stuff. Excellent. So as always, we know that these are 14 examples, but there could be 1,400 more examples of great stars and great work and great learning that's happened this week. So for now, though, let's give those 14 stars of the week a really big Zaytouna round of applause. Woo! Well done, everybody. Well done. There's a couple of extra people that we need to say well done to as well. And this is because of their rather ridiculous, and I mean that in a positive way. Oh, that was a little bit of that for Roshi that just...
Getting so excited about this ridiculousness.
Absolutely. It's because of their rather ridiculous scores on Times Table Rockstars.
Ooh.
And it's going to two boys in year 2, Muhammad Ali Ahmed and Azim Hussain.
Okay.
Sir and Sir, have you ever known anybody to have these scores on Times Table Rockstars? 27,734 and then 23,266. Oh, you monkey, is what I say to those. They're unbelievable. I have never known anybody to have scores as high as that. Well done, boys. You are flying through those, absolutely flying through those. And Miss Kilpatrick and Miss Kafour wanted us to say a very special thank you to you guys for those, because those scores are unheard of, unprecedented, but in a good way this time. So amazing stuff. Well done, boys. And we know that Times Table Rockstars and Flash Academy are really popular with lots of our children, so do make sure, mums and dads, that we as much as possible you're allowing that access to that screen time for those two things. We know that it has a big impact on learning. Mums and dads, newsletters will have landed with you via email. We have been so excited about this newsletter because it's just a big celebration of everything that we've been up to over these last few weeks. So please do log on to your emails and please do share in that with us. We'd love to have some feedback on Class Dojo if you've not already done that as well. But yeah, it's a good read, isn't it?
It is. 5 pages of good read. Because I couldn't fit everything into just a couple of pages. So loads of examples of learning in school and learning at home. So do have a look, everybody, because your picture might be on there.
Exciting. And whilst we're on the subject of excitement, I just want to give you all the heads up that Friday the 3rd of July, so that's a week today, we are going to be having the Zaytouna Sports Day. How are you going to do that, I hear you cry?
How are you going to do that?
Well, sir, it's a good job that Mr. Mannion and Miss Booth are rather fantastic at organising Sports Day. Okay. So for the children that are in school, you will be doing some sports challenges. And for the children that are not at school, you will also be doing some sports challenges. And there will be prizes for the winning girl and the winning boy in school for each year group. And there'll be prizes for the winning girl and the winning boy for each year group at home as well.
Fantastic.
So loads of prizes are on offer. You'll be getting some more details about that from Miss Booth and Mr. Mannion via Class Dojo on Monday, and then the resources that you'll need to be able to take part in that at home will be coming out to you on Thursday. So exciting times. Sport, PE and physical fitness is something that's really, really important to us at school. So we couldn't let a year go by without a famous sports day. So it's slightly different, but we'll have just as much fun. We'll also be having to see who wins the adult staff race as well.
Can I have the prize? I'll just collect the prize from now.
I'm going to wear my trainers.
And not a mustard turtleneck.
No,
Probably not a mustard turtleneck.
not on that day.
Not on that day, anyway. Not on that day. Super stuff. So loads of really good things coming up. Mums and dads will be in contact with you about inviting other children back into school if your children aren't in yet. So please watch this space for that.
Calls.
Phone calls. Do you want to do phone calls,
Yeah.
sir?
So you might have had a phone call this week from your class teacher or another adult within your class. Those will be continuing, and we'll be doing another round of calls next week and the week after. So please make sure that you just spare 5 minutes to have a little chat with us so that we know how things are going. So if we need to send anything home for you, or if you want some extra learning or some extra challenges. So it's really, really important that you answer those calls. If we can't get hold of you, we'll either send you a text or we'll leave you a voice message. But if you could give us a ring back, mums and dads, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So everybody, that's it for this afternoon. That's it for this week. The ice cream man is in town again. He's popping into school for all of the boys and girls and the grown-ups that are here. Children at home, do not worry. We will make sure that the ice cream man, our mate, the ice cream man, will be here when you're all back as well. So yes, you might be missing out at the minute, but you definitely won't be. We'll make sure that happens for you.
Definitely.
Have a really, really lovely weekend. Please stay safe in this heat. I'm not sure how long it's planned to continue, but please stay safe in it. Make sure you're drinking lots of water, and make sure you're having lots and lots of fun. We miss you, we love you, and we cannot wait to see more of you in school. What a wonderful week. Is it 4 more left before the holidays?
4 weeks left.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
How quick.
How quick. We shall see you all on Monday for our themed learning assembly.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.